Every thought has the potential to become a reality. Isn't this true? Today, if we look around, everything around us, the computer, the laptop, the internet, the airplane, everything today that we use, that we observe, that we benefit from was once upon a time only a thought in someone's mind, isn't it? It was almost as a fantasy. They thought about it, but then they also chose to take some action on it. That means whatever we think today has the potential to become a reality. So if you have some dreams, you have some aspirations, you want to achieve some goals, remind yourself, even though it may seem very far-fetched, very difficult, you have no reason to give up on your dreams, because every single thing that today we experience around us was once only a thought in someone's mind. But today, it is a reality that we all can benefit from. But one question may arise in all our minds. Every thought has the potential to become a reality. True. But does every thought actually become a reality? There are so many people that you and I may know who may have not achieved their dreams, who may have not reached the level of success that they may have desired for themselves. Why? Why is that so? That's because if you understand the nature of energy and vibration, you will realize energy is flowing where your attention is going. So, not all thoughts become a reality, but the ones which involve a lot of your attention, either in a good way or in a negative way, tend to become a reality in our lives. That means whatever I focus on grows stronger in my life. Let's do a short exercise. Wherever you are sitting right now, try to look around and count the number of blue objects you see. We may have some blue objects around us in this room. So what you could do is quickly look around wherever you are sitting and see if you can find some blue color objects. If you have found some blue color objects, look at them closely, because now we will do a little test to find out whether you have actually identified the blue objects or not. If you have found the blue color objects, immediately close your eyes. But this time, when you have your eyes closed, try to recall any white objects you saw in your room where you were sitting. White color objects. Most of us will struggle to come up with the white objects because our mind was focused on the blue color objects. That means the thoughts that I give attention to are those that are very active in my vibration. So that one thought which is active brings many other thoughts and pictures. The moment I said recall, you may have already thought to recall the blue objects, because that's what I asked you to see around you. That's exactly what happens in our lives. If we want to achieve certain dreams or we have certain goals, then we must focus on them. We must familiarize our minds with whatever it is that we want, because only then will it start to be more active in our energy and our vibration. Just as easily, we will recall blue objects if we were focusing on blue objects. In the same manner, if you are focusing on your goals, you will get ideas to act on those goals. You will receive inspiration to make right choices towards your goals. And that is why there has to be a way to connect with our goals on a daily basis. Whatever it is that you want, firstly, make sure you put it down on paper. Whatever it is, we may have professional goals, we may have personal goals. Whatever your goals are, write them down on paper. This is how we will expand our own mind and consciousness and start to receive insights for the same. Because whatever you are focusing on, the subconscious mind is obligated to imitate, to follow, to bring about, because that's what it does. It is going to go to our past, look for references, pictures that match this reality that we want. And so it is going to be busy in good memories rather than memories and experiences that we don't want in our lives. So many of us may have experienced this. If we receive some disappointing news in the morning, we tend to feel it has spoilt our mood, it's brought down our vibration. And then, because we are in this vibe, in this energy, we also receive some other disappointing news. Maybe that day you don't get a cab on your way to work. Maybe you experience more than usual traffic on your way to work. Maybe your boss gives you an assignment that you know is going to be very burdensome for you that day. So it's almost like there is a chain of thoughts and feelings that come about because you consciously or unconsciously are focusing on certain aspects, on certain thoughts, on certain feelings. Imagine if we give so much of focus, energy, and attention to things we want to bring about in our lives, we will certainly see how we are operating more from a solution mindset. Solution mindset. Instead of thinking, this went wrong, what is going to happen now? What if they do this? Instead of all of this, your mind is thinking about what to do next. How do I handle this? How do I manage this? Is there somebody I can talk to? Is there somebody I can connect with? So you see how you go from a problem focused mindset to a solution oriented mindset. And all of this can further be emphasized in us if we keep reminding ourselves energy flows where attention goes. But as I already mentioned, we don't always get what we want. But there is one thing by which all our experiences come into our lives, and that is our vibration. We get what we vibrate, and our vibration is made up of our dominant thinking patterns, our dominant beliefs, our dominant expectations. Albert Einstein had a very good test. He said everybody should put themselves with. His test comprised of only one question. And he says, this question and the answer to this question will really help you take a good look at where you're headed in future in your life. You know what that question was? What kind of a world is it for you? What kind of a world is it for you? Now, each of us should try and reflect on this question. And honestly, we must try and answer it. What kind of a world is it for me? Is it a good world? Is it a compassionate world? Is it a helpful world? Or is it a mean world? Is it a disappointing world? Is it an angry world? You see, whatever it is that the world is for me, that is what I am going to now experience more of in my life. Why? Because if you love the world, you will experience more of this love. But if you hate or resent it, you will experience more of this hatred, this bitterness, and this resentment. Today we understand scientifically why. Because the vibration taking place in your body, because of your thought, because of your feeling, goes into everything you do. It goes into how you interact with others. And so the person in front of you will always and always feel your vibration, your vibe. And therefore, if you don't like someone and you still try to interact with them with that energy, chances are the experience will not turn out good. But that's because you were making an outside effort, but internally you were not coming from a good vibration. You were expecting this person is going to say something now. You're expecting I may not pass. You're expecting I will not get support. You're expecting things to go wrong. This is something we must work on changing. Because unless and until I don't change my level of expectation from others and from the world, I will never be able to receive what I want to receive. Now, please do not be confused by saying expectation means I should expect others to do something from me. No, it is about how you are seeing others. It is about your internal level of expectation of how the world must be. If I, in my mind, constantly emphasize on a kind world, a helpful world, a compassionate world, then that's what is running in my energy, because every word you speak is passing a vibration in your body. So when you speak good about others, when you bless others, you expand and unleash your own mind power and potential.
If you enjoyed this video, do share it with others. Subscribe to this channel. Click the bell icon to stay updated with all our latest videos. This is Dr. Karishma Ahuja wishing you all the very best. Namaste. God bless.